Well, this man who faces more than a dozen charges after a deadly wreck up in Lumberton made his very first court appearance today.
That wreck happened this past Sunday, and police say Howard McNair was driving a stolen car at the time, and that is not all. News
13's Jack Billieu joins us live tonight from the Robinson County Courthouse with all the details. Good evening, Jack.
Now, Howard some of his charges include second-degree murder and driving while impaired. He was assigned a public defender today. Savannah Santiago Blunt, a family friend of the victim, says the news of her death was hard to take.
The most important part is not to remember how she was taken, but to remember the impact that she left on the community.
Santiago Blunt shared these images of Cynthia Coe. The crash report from the Lumberton Police Department shows this diagram of the accident. According to the report, McNair was driving a stolen vehicle while, quote, eluding law enforcement. The report shows he crossed the center line and drove head-on into Coe's car, killing her and injuring her passenger.
There's a bunch of cops everywhere, fire trucks, I mean, you name it, it was everywhere. Fire trucks was all around this parking lot.
The accident happened on a bridge over the Lumber River just on the edge of downtown Lumberton. Aaron Moore works at a tire shop right next to that bridge. He passed the scene and says he could tell the accident was deadly.
I could see the little white car sitting there in the middle of the bridge, tore all the pieces. It was fatal just from looking at it. I mean, the passenger door basically ripped off of the car.
Santiago Blunt says Coe was a kind woman who helped her and her family whenever they needed it. She hopes the court system can bring peace to those who knew her.
Everybody is really impacted by this. Only thing I can really say is I think the charges are a great start on getting some justice for her.
Santiago Blunt is planning a vigil for Coe. That's supposed to happen tomorrow at 6:30 here in downtown Lumberton. I reached out to the Lumberton Police Department and was told they have no comment on the case at this time. McNair's next court date is scheduled for February 18th. Live in Lumberton, Jack Billieu, News 13.